So here's the fun sound we get out of the cheap replacement fan. So if we not exactly fun. So I'm going to change this fan so I can have a little bit of sanity back, and I'm going to reinstall a Mopar unit. It's definitely a few $100. It's about $100 more, but it should make my life a whole lot easier. So what do I need to install that? Well, we're gonna play with this later. Because this is a Sahara special edition, there's a footlight, so there's a Phillips screw, 8mm bolts hold that in place. There's 3 of them. Good old trusty light so I can see what I'm doing. So this model has 2 electrical connections. The first one here is the light. You may or may not have it. Second one here is the fan. Here it is. After that, you've got 3 bolts to remove. One here, 8mm. One over here. So usually once you have it started, it's pretty easy to just turn it. And your last one is going to be over here. Your fan may or may not stay in place when you take out the last bolt. After that, you just wiggle out of place and out it comes. So once you have the old fan out and you have the new one next to it, if you have the light, there's going to be a Phillips screw that has to be removed so you can move it over. And before we have fun with this, you just want to make sure that this happens. So if you remove this and you're not paying attention, or it moves around and you don't know where you removed it, no biggie. Because all you have to really do, are there threads on it? Are there threads on it? And once you find out which one has the threads, well, then you know how to reposition the fan before you put it on the new one. So this is pretty simple. You just literally put it like that, put in the screw and tighten it. Definitely easier to do when you got both hands, but it's half the fun. Lights moved over, so I don't have to worry about doing anything overly crazy to this one now. So on the original one that I removed about 18 months ago, when I put this one in, if I removed the fan, took off this sticker, and dropped a few drops of oil of some sort, whatever kind of oil, the fan was quiet for about 2 weeks. But it would start getting noisy, and it was a really high-pitched noise. So when I put this one in, this one was making a little bit of noise, but it was less annoying, but it's still annoying. So after 18 months, I said, that's it, that's all. We're going to put in the Mopar fan. So again, here's another project where trying to save a few bucks actually cost me more in the long run. So here you'll see that there's a bit of an odd end, which aligns with this one here. So just make sure that both of your wires and anything else you may have is not in the way. And so far it wants to stay in place. It's holding itself, which is nice. So I'll just loosely screw in the 3 bolts. And after that, I'll tighten them down. I try to screw it down kind of halfway and then finish it up. Helps me improve my chance of actually seating it correctly. So you want it snug, you don't have to torque it until something breaks. Reconnect the light, reconnect the fan. So if we turn the vehicle back on, now we hear airflow. Yay! Oh, look what we have over here. So now we can see the cheap motor in here. This is going to go into the recycling bin. Thanks for watching.